Films have the capacity to imagine entirely new worlds and transport audiences without ever leaving their seat. The student filmmakers in these categories have pushed the boundaries of their craft in the pursuit of the next great story. Here are the awards for film.
The nominees for Best Animated Program are
Outstanding Animated Program. No Room for Ghosts, Samantha Kulin, Olivia Raje-Biyun. The Lightkeepers, Jay Wizalowski. The BLUEBINS, Summer Camp Champs, Carla Brady, Will Nichols, Lena Swatek. Help, Jamie DeCesare.
And the EVVY goes to No Room for Ghosts, Samantha Kulin and Olivia Rajabian. Congratulations, you two. I like you.
Presenting the EVVY Award for Outstanding Documentary is documentarian and television producer Kevin Bright.
And now, the nominees for Outstanding Documentary.
Outstanding Documentary. Stir Fry, Nicholas Rocca. Yu Shui, Swim, Leon Chen, Samuel Willinger. Love, Tay Tai. Labels, Samuel Willinger, Omar Ahmed.
And the winner is Tay Tai. Hey! Congratulations, Tay.
Here to present the EVVY Award for Outstanding Short Film is co-creator of American Vandal, Dan Peralt.
Hello, my name is Dan Peralt, and I'm here to present the award for Outstanding Short Film, which makes a lot of sense as a creator of outstanding short films myself. I'm an authority on this. Like, I don't want to brag. It's that this show is not about that, but like I have made films that have gotten well over 150 views on YouTube. So, sorry, that's totally embarrassing. I don't know why I shared that. Anyways, the nominees for Outstanding Short Film are
Outstanding Short Film. Menage, Estefania Martinez, Isabella Rosti, Megan Smith. The Man in the Pinstripe Suit, Max Goldberg. About the Cat, Miles Coblin, Chris Hurt. Method Actors, Jaden Essie, Haran Zhang.
And the EVVY goes to The Man in the Pinstripe Suit by Max Goldberg. Congratulations, Max.
Presenting the EVVY Award for Outstanding Cinematography is director of the movie Tread, Paul Sollett.
I'm Paul Sollett, Emerson class of 2002. And the nominees for Outstanding Cinematography are
Outstanding Cinematography, Hinterland, Andrew Jakes. Lessons in Red, Amanda Murphy. Bodybound, Carl Stewart. Murphy the Good Boy, Tyler Mash Corey, Will Wisniewski.
And the EVVY goes to Carl Stewart for Bodybound. Congratulations, Carl. The nominees for Outstanding Single Camera Direction are
Outstanding Single Camera Direction, El Resto, Daniel Para. Bodybound, Juliana Laverdier. Hinterland, James Rodeva, Max Straubinger. When the Wolf Comes Home, Nicole Rinaldi.
And the EVVY goes to James Rodeba and Max Straubinger for Hinterland. Congratulations, guys.
Our last award is for Outstanding Production Design for a Narrative. And the nominees are
Outstanding Production Design for Narrative. Off the Menu, Beatrice Black, Liv Wang. VMR, Cecilia O'Rollins. Homestead, Scout Watkins. Lessons in Red, Beatrice Black.
And the EVVY goes to Homestead, Scout Watkins. Congratulations, Scout.
The nominees for Outstanding Cinematic Achievement are
Outstanding Cinematic Achievement. Lessons in Red, Beatrice Black, Amanda Murphy, Maggie O'Neill, William Schwartz, Emma Trujillo. El Resto, Daniel Para. Hinterland, Andrew Jakes, James Rodaba, Max Straubinger. Coasting, Peter Klausner.
And the EVVY goes to Hinterland, Andrew Jakes, James Rodaba, Max Straubinger. Congratulations, guys.
Here to present the Alumni Award of Distinction, Lucinda Gibbons.
I met Keto Shimizu at the first meeting of the 24th Annual EVVY Awards. I assumed she was part of the team because she carried herself with a confidence that belied years of experience. And in a nutshell, that is part of the Keto magic. She enters every room with respect, but without shrinking herself down, and others notice. Keto and I got to step side by side through our time at Emerson, working incredibly hard for incredibly long hours with incredibly talented friends. If we were tired, it only fueled our collective desire to push the boundaries of what we could create, and she quickly rose as a quiet but passionate leader of that quest. Keto moved through different roles on Emerson Productions. It was not surprising to see her camera opping, directing, writing, producing, DPing, and even gaffing from one weekend shoot to another. She soaked up knowledge and new skills, and she worked with an intense focus on whatever was in front of her. She also watched and learned about other people. When she had projects she wanted to execute, we all cleared our schedules and were ready to work with her. And she often put together teams that were unusual, but worked extremely well together because she had been watching all of us. For example, knowing that a WLP student would make an excellent AD. When we moved into the classic Oakwoods apartments for the LA program, Keto took an internship at Odd Lot Productions, doing post-production on The Spirit, a film written and directed by one of her heroes, Frank Miller. From there, she continued working full-time. She has skyrocketed from staff writer to story editor, producer, and co-executive producer, and she's done all that in just over a decade, about half of which she's also spent building a loving partnership and raising 2 beautiful babies. That doesn't just happen to somebody because they're ridiculously talented, which she is. In Keto's case, it happens when somebody is ridiculously talented, unbelievably hardworking, a champion of others and their talents, a continual student of their interests, and passionately curious mind, as well as a pleasure to be around. It is my great honor to present the 39th Annual EVVY Alumni Award of Distinction to one of its youngest recipients, my dear friend, Keto Shimizu.
Oh, hey, Keto. It's me, Karen Warren. You know, they say you never forget your first. And Keto, you were the first writer I staffed when I joined NBC and oversaw their Writers on the Verge program. I never forget the moment I called you and told you that the show The Cape wanted you as their staff writer on the show.
This will cost you. You'll learn just how much the human body can withstand, and the mind.
And I will not stop till they know justice.
That was your first staff experience, and I got to watch you grow and flourish under that tutelage until you eventually became executive producer on Legends of Tomorrow, where we are working together again.
Keto has an incredible talent, superpower, to help guide a room of writers who find themselves stuck in the middle of a half-broken or half-baked story work. But Keto has the confidence and the leadership that inspires others to simply take one step after another, beat by beat, building stories brick by brick until they find themselves typing fade out on the page.
But more importantly, I watch you as you continue to give back to writers, whether it's one-on-one or if it's a big crowd like Comic-Con, where we often sit on panels together there.
Outside of this, you have made such a huge impact in my life, and I know that you're an amazing mother and teacher, but more so, you've been an awesome friend and mentor.
You are an amazing person and an amazing writer, and you are incredibly talented, and you have done and will continue to do amazing things.
It's one of the most rewarding parts of my life to get to watch you thrive and grow.
Not only as a showrunner and writer, but as a mother and wife, and you are amazing at all of it.
It's crazy to think that it was just a few years ago that I was getting yelled at by Martin Landau, and you and I were meeting Paul in a park in Burbank so that you could give him this award. And now here we are, you receiving it. Full circle and well-deserved.
So congratulations on receiving the Alumni Award of Distinction.
I know how much you love Emerson, so I am so excited to hear that you're getting this year's Alumni Distinction Award. Congratulations, friend.
Thanks for helping us all find the way, Keto, and congratulations on this award.
I can't think of someone that deserves this more. I love you. Congratulations once again.
Please welcome this year's Alumni Award of Distinction recipient, Keto Shimizu.
Thank you, EVVYs, for this incredible honor. Now, 13 years ago, I stood on the majestic stage and presented this very award to one of my idols, Paul Dini. Paul, who was and remains my favorite Batman writer, was one of the reasons that I chose Emerson as my school in the first place. Now, meeting him then and hearing his words of encouragement as I prepared to leave campus for a career in entertainment, it gave me the courage I needed to leap into the next step and face the daunting world of the LA industry. But my journey didn't start there. It began at 100 Beacon Street, my freshman dorm, where I arrived hungry for knowledge. I was so eager to learn anything and everything about making film and TV. I wanted to be an auteur, to tell my stories, my way, and I wanted the tools and the means to put my vision out into the world. And I wanted the glory of having audiences react in awe of my obvious genius. Look, I was 19. Forgive the young and the idiotic. Now, what I discovered at Emerson, and what I continue to learn with every project, every writer's room, every script, every set visit, every cut, and every premiere, is that success does not happen alone. Hundreds of people contribute to the finished product. And yes, the captain of the ship is critical in making sure everything fits together, but he or she is nothing without their crew. Now, I spent every weekend that I was at Emerson on set. I am not exaggerating. Every weekend. And I worked alongside others on those shoots who remain my closest friends. And I've watched with pride as their careers as cinematographers, actors, editors, and writers have just flourished in the intervening years. Emerson was our training ground, a place where we all learned the value of hard work and collaboration. But most importantly, it was a place where I learned to put my own ego in check. It taught me that I had to earn every opportunity through focus and dedication, and share every triumph with the people who helped make it happen. So in that spirit, I thank you, Emerson. And I thank you, EVVY Awards, not just for this award, but for the 3 years, then the 3 shows where I was part of that crew. Now, this award, it's for all of us. So, thank you.